Well, here's we focus on what's going on the next few days. Our weather impact alert continues this morning, although it is not as cold in some spots as it could be. So that's at least a positive, and we'll talk about why that is. Looking outside, you can't necessarily see it at this hour, but here at 519, temps are in the mid-teens. We look at our friends the Crows on Market Street right now, and it's quiet and calm. It's 15 degrees. So this is not all that far off from normal, in my opinion. With the wind being calm, I think it's okay. But one thing that I noticed coming in is we have cloud cover, and that's one of the main things that when we're looking at where this thin veil of cloud cover makes a difference here. Anywhere the clouds are, and the thicker that the clouds are, the more they keep any heat that we got in from the day. And I know it wasn't incredibly warm yesterday, but to me it felt really nice. And those clouds continue to thicken up. That acts as a blanket, and that keeps some of the warmth in overnight. We'll really see that as I show you our current temperatures from a standpoint of Missouri side, upper teens. Let's just call it normal, even though Salem always gets a little colder. It's 4 degrees. But look on the Illinois side. I mean, it's 5 below, right? So it's 4 below in Mount Vernon. These are the spots that are colder, and really for the reason for the weather impact alert that we had today because of the wind chills there. I mean, you're talking about the very teetering line between cloud cover, less wind or more wind, and wind chills at 10, 15 below. I've seen them as low as that, and with a gust as cold as it is there, that makes a difference. But you can really kind of outline where that cloud cover is just by looking at this. So that's what I want to point out here. And we'll see the rest of the day, cloud cover continues to push out of the area, and the sun comes out. And I think it's going to be a very nice day. Temperatures warm up pretty nicely here as we work our way into the mid to upper 30s. Things are improving. Now, our upper level pattern continues to just dump Arctic air involved. And this, to me, is the more serious of the two weather impact alert days that we've had, because we're going to see another cold surge into the weekend. Friday into Sunday, we've got more bitter cold. That's what that's setting up as. You'll see that it really doesn't interact with moisture this time, and it really doesn't bring too much moisture. Really, the only thing that we're going to see as this cold air dives down, as we start to clear out, is it may bring a few clouds around, but by Friday, I think we're going to struggle to get above 15 for a couple of days in a row. To me, that's what we really look at. So that other cold blast settles in Friday to Sunday. We're looking at bitter wind chills from 10 to 15 below, and really the extra layers and covering exposed skin because of the amount of frostbite you can get very quickly. Friday morning, I think we'll start out somewhere between 5 and 10 below with our wind chill. Saturday, same problem, 10 to 15 below, if not exceeding that. And by Sunday morning, it's still cold, but we're starting to get rid of the main core of that cold air, and that's important for us here. When you look at our departure from normal, though, the next few days, we've gotten out of the statistical coldest part of the year, so that's a positive, but it's still going to be pretty cold the next few days. We're going to try to work our way above freezing, but when you look at the significance of this, you're some 25 degrees below freezing, or below average, I'm sorry. 30 degrees, our weather impact alert continues today. Thursday, 20, it's colder, and then we're going to start to see things get colder into the overnight hours as we're talking about significant cold air that's on the way. Moving forward, no problems whatsoever, but I'll tell you what, it's going to be very cold as we head into the weekend. We start out around 0 with a few flurries and finish in the teens for highs.